We just came back from another sand bath, and we've just had a papaya. Well, they did. I didn't. But, oh, but mind you, I've tried their papayas. It's actually pretty good. It's not very sweet, though. There's barely any sugar taste to it. But, that's why we give it to them. The two of them have decided they like to pee in the sand bath. That's okay. It's just that Nala peed a very big puddle, whereas Speedo did a small one. But Nala made a big puddle in the sand, and then she rolled in the sand over top of her pee. It was so gross. It was stuck to her fur, and I'm like freaking out because you're not allowed to wash them unless it's an absolute emergency. Like, you know, so I thought, oh my god, she's gonna smell like pee now. But mind you, she doesn't smell. I guess nature has its way. In the wild, I guess she would have the volcanic ash anyway. But in this case, I let her roll in the clean sand after I cleaned out the thing. I let her continue to play in the sand. And little by little, after a couple rolls, all the moisture that was sticking to her fur that clung to the dust eventually fell off. And when I took her out of the bin to put her back in here, I smelled her. And she, near her tail, the top of her back, it doesn't smell. So I guess that's how nature lets her bathe. Because you see her back here, it would have been completely stuck and wet. It's all gone, and it doesn't smell. But I was freaking out. But it's all good. I guess a couple things to mention about the sand bath then. Until I secure a larger quantity, I'm talking maybe like a 20-pound bag, which is very, very cheap from this lady in Victoria. But the shipping part might not be very cheap. I don't know. But mind you, it might only cost me $15 or so. But the bottom line is, my suggestion is, if you're cheap on sand, like you just don't want to spend too much on sand and you don't want them rolling in their pee, and you don't want to clean up the bin with sand, like the sand with the you know, the pee in the sand. My suggestion is maybe just to put less in. I put in 1 canister, which is 2.5 pounds. But mine is a mixture of half sand, half dust. I found out after I did the mixing, I mixed it, that it's actually just better if you only let them use dust, because the sand doesn't penetrate the density of the fur. The dust will. So basically, if you use chinchilla sand, it doesn't really do very much. But I had half a can. My hamsters don't want to use it, and it is chinchilla sand. So, but when the new dust comes in, the blue sparkle or blue cloud or whatever it's called, I will be dumping out the sand that's in the bin right now. I'll hose it down, wipe it, rinse it, dry it. So there might be about a day or two where the chins will not have a sand bath in the bin. I haven't quite worked out what I'm going to do, but I was thinking maybe just a cardboard box, because I don't want the sand to get wet. Mind you, I found out that it doesn't make any difference. The sand dries really fast. The dust dries really fast. And then it crumbles back apart. But that's the hard thing about once they pee on it. They're all really tired. They just had about a 20-minute playing time in the bathroom. It just doesn't... It's just really hard to clean it once they peed in the dust, because they pee and it goes all the way through to the bottom of the bin. So if you smush it around until you can pick it out in your hand, the amount of sand, it crumbles too. So you keep picking and picking, and then you gotta wash your hand, and you gotta open the door to let them get out to, you know, go wash your hand. So I think I'll just use less, and then every time I'll just flush it. I'm gonna hose it down the drain. I'm not even going to, this is really honking cute. This is Nala, I think, and Speedo. They're so exhausted. I'm just gonna hose it down. Just because I think it's easier. I would so like to open the door right now, but they are so honking cute. This is why I love them. but as I mentioned in a previous video, I don't understand what happened with Flower-Town-CHINCHILLA. They refunded me this morning. I paid them on Sunday. I got an email on Monday telling me that because I asked them how long will it take to deliver. They said about 4 to 5 business days. So I estimate by about Monday, Tuesday next week, because they said they won't ship out till Monday. But then this morning, they just suddenly, I woke up and there was an email saying they refunded me. Not Flower-Town-CHINCHILLA. PayPal let me know that that Flower-Town gave me a full refund, but I don't understand why. So it doesn't matter. I got my papaya from somewhere else, and actually it's cheaper. Flower-Town-CHINCHILLA was charging me $10 per bag if you include the shipping and the taxes, okay? So the cost of the papaya, the shipping, and the tax. If you divide it by 3, the grand total was $30.78. So it was about $10 and let's just say 30 cents, 20 cents, whatever. The bottom line is I ordered from petonly.ca, which is a Canadian pet supply store online, and they're charging me I forget if it's $46 maybe, but it came, I bought 6 bags, and I think it came out to be about $680 something each. And that was also including tax and shipping. So it was way cheaper, and I got more bags. But the thing is, I had to order more in order for it to be, you know, 6 something. But I guess in the long run, it's okay, because the papaya lasts quite a long time. Like, it doesn't expire so quickly. I want to get a photo of these guys. Speedo's already looking at me. Ah, sorry guys, I really wanted a picture. This human is not stealthy enough. Oh, that looks so cute. Look at him, he's just stretched out sleeping. You guys are so cute. Come here, Nala. Come here. Oh my god, you guys are so exhausted, aren't you? Alright. So, I just finished. I did, for the record, change their fleece today because my last one was on Saturday. So, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, they used it Saturday, right? So, Saturday morning, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, it's about 3 to 4 days, which makes it about twice a week. That would actually mean I only have enough for 2 weeks. But, here's the thing. I'd rather that than the slight urine smell. So right now there was no smell, but if I had left it till tomorrow morning, there would be a slight smell. Like, you could smell it about 2 feet away from your bed, but it doesn't smell strong. It just smells weird. You know, kind of like a vinegar smell. Like, you can just smell something and it tingles your nose, but it's not quite there. But if you lean close enough, you might not necessarily smell it, but if you lean into the cage, you would smell it. So it's just sort of the airflow that's coming out of the cage. You can start smelling it. Whereas right now, if you went like this, it wouldn't smell, even when I changed it this morning. But I just choose to change it a little earlier. I mean, it's all good. It does mean that today's Tuesday. So on Saturday, so on Friday probably, I will do it maybe once more. I'll change it because I don't like to do the laundry on the weekend, but we'll see. But otherwise, I'll change it Saturday. I'll change it Saturday, and then I'll go do the laundry. I'll have three sets. I am making the choice to not wash their stuff together with the hammies. The only reason I washed it together was because I wanted to put them in the dryer together. But for $5.50 for like the hamsters and the chin stuff, I could just do $2.75 and $2.75, which is the same as $5.50, I believe, if my math is not wrong. So I can actually do it separate. And then as for the drying, the hamster stuff will dry in about 20 to 25 minutes. Which is about $1 to $1.25. Whereas with the chinchilla stuff, because the bed wet sheets are so heavy and they're meant to absorb water, So you're trying to dry that water out of these 4 to 6 sheets. It's really quite time consuming. So instead of 20 to 25 minutes, I am now doing about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour of drying, and it's still not quite dry. So instead of paying like $1 to $1.25, I'm paying almost $2.50. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dry the hamster stuff. And the chin stuff, I found out that these sheets actually dry really well by hanging them up. So I might as well just hang them in my super empty kitchen and let it naturally dry and save myself about $1.50, because it doesn't make sense. And I have to wait there too, never mind that it's, you know, $1.50. Which actually means then it comes out, believe it or not, to be the same. So had I used the dryer and washed every 3 weeks and only changed the liner once a week, I would be paying the same to change the liner twice a week and then wash it every 2 weeks, but just line dry it. I just hang it up. So basically, by hanging it up to dry, I am saving about $3, which allows me to wash one more load, because it's $1.50 to dry it, on top of the hamsters too. So I'm drying it along with the hamsters, but the hamster stuff isn't quite dry because there's so many wet sheets having contact in the dryer. So I'm gonna give that a try. I do have to go to the bank first because I don't carry cash. I don't deal in cash, guys. The only time I deal in cash is when it's absolutely essential, and I don't mean groceries. If the people that sell groceries don't take debit or credit, I'm like, adios. And actually, usually it's adios if they don't take credit. Because I earn points and I get free gift cards. So I fail to see why I should spend even $1 in cash or debit when I could put it on credit and get something for it. So for spending $1, I get a point. Spending less than $1, I get a point. I might as well. And I'm not beyond putting 5-cent 7-Eleven candies. You know, the convenience store candies? I'm not beyond putting that on a credit card. So 5 cents gets me 1 point. It's fantastic. But no, I don't always go and buy one candy. But my point is, any kind of purchase, so long as it's, you know, per purchase, even if it's less than $1, if I get a point, I'm not going to be going and buying, say, an apple at the grocery store with a debit card, because I could get a free point that goes towards a $50 gift card. So, anyway, I babbled quite a bit. Look at that, look at them. They just like suddenly woke up for a minute there. Sorry, guys. No treat for you. No treat for you. You've already had all your treats for the day. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, baby. So this is my last 2. And then and then I'll have to go do the laundry. It would be really nice if I could put these guys in a carrier and just go do the laundry, all four sets. But somehow I don't think these guys will forgive me if I left them in there for like 2 hours in that tiny cat thing. But yeah. All right, guys, I gotta go take a shower. It is 11:05.